Hey, all you loan originators out there, it's Tim Davis coming at you live from the Marketing Coach Show for another episode of What's Up Wednesday, where I take all of your questions that you send in to me throughout the weeks about marketing, about meeting realtors, all kinds of questions that I get, and I pick two of those questions, I answer them live here on the Marketing Coach Show every Wednesday on What's Up Wednesday. So here's the day that I answer the questions. We're still running our contest for the month of May, where I'm going to give away a 1-hour free coaching call to the name that I draw, but you only get your name entered if you send in a question. So if you don't email me a question, you don't get entered, and you lose out on an opportunity for a free 1-hour coaching call. Could change your life. But hey, that's up to you. All life is all about choices, so you got to make the right choices out there. Let's go ahead and get started with the questions today. I got two fantastic questions that I've picked out of the pile of questions that have come in. And the first one comes in from Jay. And Jay says, hey, Tim, what is the best way to ask for referrals? And I think that is a great question. I see this get messed up a lot out there. You have to be specific. You know, the mind thinks, you can direct someone's mind to think of something specific. Most people go about it the wrong way. They say something like, hey, here's my cards. If you know somebody that needs financing, have them give me a call. And what's the typical response? Sure, absolutely. Yeah, I'd be glad to. Because you haven't really got that person to become specific about their needs. The mind kind of works like a Rolodex. I'll give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. When you're in the middle of a transaction with a client, one great way to ask for referrals is, do you know anybody at work that may be looking to buy or sell a home right now and is looking for a mortgage? It's a fantastic way because you're directing their attention to people at work. So instantly, they start to think and Rolodex all the people at work and whether or not they had a conversation about someone wanting to buy or sell a house. The same goes true for any other situations. Do you know anyone at your church? Do you know anyone at school? See, you've got to make it a very specific questions and focus them on a place where they can go back in their memory and Rolodex those people really fast. That's the best way to ask for referrals. And I'm going to give you another tip. The best way to give referrals is not to say, here's my friend, and give them a call. They'll never call that person. Instead, you say, hey, I know a great CPA. Is it okay if I give him your number and have him give you a call? That's the best way to give out referrals. So anyway, I hope that answers your question, Jay. So go out there and make a friend and make a sale today. The second question here comes from Eric. And Eric says, hey, Tim, do you have any suggestions for what do you say once you meet a realtor? Great question. Could go really deep on this, but I'm going to get really specific today. In terms of unique selling propositions, when you think about unique selling propositions, what are you going to say when you meet that person to really rock them off their seat a little bit and cause them to want to do business with you or at least engage you further in conversation? You really need to address their needs, problems, pains that they're having. And real estate agents, no matter where I've talked to them, whether it's been in the Northeast or down in California or in the Midwest, seem to have three common problems that when it comes to loan originators. And the three common problems are that number one, the loan originators don't always tell the truth. Number two, the loan originators rarely, if ever, keep them informed during the process. And number three, the loan originators rarely are able to close on time. So, you know, a great unique selling proposition would encompass those three aspects for a real estate agent. So, you know, if I was introduced to a realtor and they said, well, what do you do? Or I understand you're in the mortgage business, I'd say, yeah, that's true. But more specifically than that, you know, I work with realtors that are frustrated about loan officers not giving them the truth about their deals in the beginning, irritated and concerned about not getting updates about where the file is in process during the from application to closing, just seems to be left out of the loop. And number three, just so frustrated with the fact that loan officers can't seem to get the packages there to the closing tables on time. And I really specialize in helping real estate agents overcome those 3 areas so that they don't have to worry and fret about where their deal is, and they can go out and get a new client and not have to worry about what's going on with their existing clients. So that's a way to sort of frame that out and say something to a realtor that really will grab their attention, understand, and let them know that you understand where they're coming from and where their problems are, and you've developed systems and strategies to meet and address those needs. So Eric, I hope that helps you out. Jay, I hope that helps you out too. I hope both of you guys have a great, fantastic day out there. And don't forget what I always say on the Marketing Coach Show is if you go out and you make a friend, you will make a sale. It's my word. It's my guarantee on that. Until next Wednesday, listen, email me your questions, tim@coachtimdavis.com. I'll get all the questions answered. Some of them I'll pick and answer on the show. And here at the end of May, we're going to draw for a winner for a free coaching call. It's a whole 1 hour one-on-one coaching call on any topic you want to go deep on. So if you don't have a question in, you don't get entered. It's that simple. I hope you have a great day. Go make some friends. Go make some sales. Look for all those opportunities out there. And we'll see you next Wednesday right here on the Marketing Coach Show.